Okay, it's like 7 a.m. right now, and I want to make a YouTube video. So I'm gonna go wash my face and get ready, and then I'm gonna probably do a day in the life study with me and like Q&A like session type video because I don't know what else to do. And this is the first one that I'm making. Okay, I just finished getting ready and like washing my hair, I guess. And, like washing my face. Usually when I start my day off, I go to my whiteboard, just like right there. As you can see, like I have everything just like written out, and I already did it, but I forgot to record that part, whatever. And usually I'll just like base it off of priority, and I'll start whatever is the most like that I prioritize or need to do the quickest and get in earliest. Okay, I'm gonna just do math homework. So, yeah. Okay, I just finished all my math homework I had for the weekend. I just died because my teacher, he did not know what he was doing when he was making these problems. But it's like, there was a lot of homework. Like, it's not only that, it was like, I think I did a total, like 12 pages? Like, bro, and like the questions were wrong. Nah, this guy is like full trolling, bro. Okay, I guess I'll answer some of the questions. So like, this is sort of like a study with me thing, right? But like, I'm gonna be doing art and I have to apply to something. So I have like just now when I was doing math, I had to like fully concentrate. But like now I'm like not. I don't need to like fully, lock in. So I wanted to like, I don't know, interact, I guess, with like you guys. So I'm gonna just answer some questions. So like, yeah, because I posted like a story on TikTok, and I asked like for people to like ask any questions they had for me, because like, I don't know, a lot of people think I'm like weird, I guess, or like I'm odd. I'm not like regular, and I have them on my iPad, so I'm gonna be looking at this. Okay, so I'm gonna just start from the bottom. So one of the questions was like, how do you avoid burnout, if you even can? So, okay, burnout, I don't really experience that because I guess I don't work that hard. Like, I'm not like some of those try-hard kids that I'm like sort of nerdy, I guess, and like I study all day, but I'm not grinding my ass off and like killing myself to try to like get some work done, or like staying up till like, cause like I know some kids in my class who like do not sleep, and I'm not like that level. Like I'm sleeping like 6 to 7 hours a night, and I can function great off that, and like I feel energetic. So I guess I don't have that problem. But I think if you were to try to help that, maybe just like go out more, go on walks, because that helps. And maybe instead of studying all in one interval, like split it up and like do multiple study sessions a day so you don't feel as tired. And yeah, I don't know what else to say because I don't really, I guess, experience that. And another question was, why did you decide to regularly post TikToks? Okay. TikTok was like sort of like an outlet for me. Like I do art, right? But after being like, I don't know if, okay, I don't know who knows this, but like I'm in the art program, right, at my school. And it's like, if you do something that you really like, and like I know who some people can relate to this, like when you commit to it and like have like a actual like thing where it's almost like a profession and like you're trying to like dedicate your whole life to this, it sort of becomes not like fulfilling, and you sort of just like essentially you're like selling yourself to just only committing to do this one thing every day, like 5-6 hours a day, and it's just like your whole life depends on it and like everything you do depends on it. And when your life becomes like that, it just, there's no fun in doing what that thing that used to be your hobby or enjoyment, because it's like you're just forcing yourself to do it because you know it's good for you, or even if it's not good for you, you just think it's good. So like for me, posting TikToks was like another outlet other than doing art, because I'm currently dying in art right now and my teacher is not nice, and she's like killing me with every project and giving me bad grades, and it's just not it. And like I also wanted to help people, right? Like I don't know, I just had like, a lot of people also think that like I do it for something else. Like I don't know, they think I'm like making money or something, but I'm not making any money off those TikToks, and I don't get anything from doing them. To be honest, like I get, there's no pros other than like maybe like once every like week I get like some nice comment or like some nice DM from like someone like complimenting my videos or like asking me for help and thanking me. But aside from that, like I get bullied at school. Like I'm not, or I'll get like um people like, I guess, talk trash, but like that's life. Like if you have like social media or something, you're gonna get like bashed for it, and just gotta like take it. Okay. Favorite song. I don't really have a favorite song, but as of right now, it's gotta be like let me see. It's probably like I Don't Give a Fuck by Yeet and Drake. Although like a lot of people like complain about like how Drake like ruined the song, but to me it didn't sound too bad. I think I like it a lot. But yeah, like it sort of like changes every like week after a new song comes out. So yeah, that's my favorite song as of this week. How do you take notes usually for studying? And the format. Okay, so taking notes for me is like a review. Like it's not necessarily something that, like I don't just do it just to do it. Or like I don't do it just to make my like notes look nice and then post them on TikTok. But that's like I guess another like pro of doing that. But the main reason why I took notes, and I started doing this in grade 10 and 11. Not, I don't, when I take notes, I don't mean just like taking notes in class, like what the teacher is saying and then you write it down. Because when you do that, I feel like whenever you're in class, you're not really like fully focused, and you're not going to be like processing the information and then writing notes down and then just knowing all of what you're writing down, right? You're just mindlessly like scratching your pencil on paper. And to me, I feel like that's not really helpful. I still do it, but that's not the main contributor to like my, I guess, success. Because you don't really learn much doing that. I think I find more help from watching a video after class or before the actual lesson, and then going into the lesson, not needing to take notes because I already learned it, and then just focusing on what the professor or teacher is talking about. And then taking notes for me is like a review. So after the whole unit or lesson, I'll go home and take notes on, like, I'll have like because they'll usually give us like a textbook or something, right? If it's like, because usually you wouldn't take notes for math. Like, it's mainly for like sciences, right? Like other things. So like for science, like I would like go home, or like, for example, like chemistry, like I would go home, note down all the important concepts, all the important formulas, and just like doing those notes, because I'm fully concentrated on just making the notes, right? I'm not listening to someone talk to or explain to me something. I can fully lock in and just like try to understand what I'm writing down. And that's like part of my review, and that's a big chunk of my review. So I don't need to like, and by doing that, yeah, I also get to like post it on TikTok, but it doesn't like, it's not just to make notes, it's to review. And I think you should just take whatever notes you can. Like, doesn't matter what format, just as long as you're like reviewing something, and something that you don't know. Obviously, if you know it, like if it's like for example in like chemistry, like Avogadro's number, or like, you know, like 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Like, you don't need to write that down. I think that's, or like maybe you do, but if you already know that, like, why would you write it down? Like, I don't know how to explain this, but don't like waste your time. Like, don't write down things that you already know. Like you know, Mendeleev created the periodic table or helped create it. Like, he's the main one. Don't write that down, because you're just gonna waste your time, right? Because your time is also precious, and you don't want to waste anything. Okay. I'll answer more questions while I currently applying to a hackathon, actually. Okay. Skincare routine. I don't really do much for my skin. I know it's bad, but like, I just it sounds so bad, but I don't really have the time, I guess. Like, I mean, I use cleanser, and then I'll just like put on moisturizer every, like, sometimes it's so bad, but I don't even do it every morning too, because sometimes, like, I don't know how other people are, but I wake up just in time to get to school, not to eat and not to do my skin or do my hair. Like, even my hair too. Like, today was the only, like, one of the rare times when I actually like washed it and like combed it out, because like usually I don't have time and I'll just go to school with like bedhead. But usually I can just like, you know, like shake it or like scratch it up, and then it'll look fine, because it's like sort of long. Yeah. Okay, next question. So your birthday, probably not gonna say what day, but it's in March. How do you manage school and social life? Okay, to be honestly, like, I don't really have a social life. Like, I hang out with friends like once every like 3 weeks or once every month. And even when I do, I guess I'm just not a social person, but like, I just don't talk a lot, I guess. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm more closed off than most people. But like, I'll talk a lot if I'm around the right people. But like, most of the people, like, I won't be as like open and talkative. So I guess it works with me, and like, I don't need to be that social and have that like, you know, regular like hangout session with like friends and family. So I guess like I just fully grind school, you know, every day. I think I study around like 6-7 hours, and then I have classes every day, clubs every day. So to be honest, like, I don't really have time to do social life. Like, especially now, because it's grade 12, like, I'm not going to be able to do as much as I used to. even when I used to, it's just like last year I had time, right? But like no one wanted to hang. Like it's like all my friends were just like sitting at home and like playing games like Valorant or like League, and I didn't play that, so yeah.
Shade raising to the power of 1 over 2, so it will be 1/2. So 3x squared minus 1 to the power of negative 1/2, 2, and then times derivative of the ratio. X plus.
This next clip is just me studying and listening to class and taking notes. So, yeah, enjoy that. Okay, I'm doing art still, so I guess I'm gonna answer some more questions. Also, I'm working on this. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but it took me so long because I failed I think okay, we're back. I changed the camera, moved a little further away so you can see my whole face. Okay. Like as I said, like I redid this like 2 times because I screwed up and I tried different mediums and then I realized I should just use pen. So yeah. Okay, questions. So I have them locked over here. What's my favorite color? Like, okay, black. Favorite food. I think favorite food would probably just be like breakfast sandwiches. Like those ones you get from like McDonald's. I think those are real nice. Do I have a pet? I do have a pet, and it's a dog. Her name's Mia.
Okay, when was the point in your life you realized you need to change? Okay. Oh, this is a good one. In grade 9, or no, grade 8. I remember in grade 8, I was like fully like trolling every class I had. Like I was in science class, and this was the one class that like I didn't like the teacher. And usually I always I never have issues with the teachers, right? Like they all are like, cause I'm not a troublemaker, right? But then I don't know what happened this year, hanging out with the wrong friends, right? And then I guess made some bad decisions. And in class, I would like fool around, goof off, and like talk when the teacher was talking. And like obviously these other friends were more crazy than me, but like I also did some like stupid things like I shouldn't have done. And the teacher ended up like not really liking me, and like he sort of like made my life harder every chance he got. And I remember getting my report card, and like I did well on all the tests, but for some reason I had a 69. And like if any of you guys know who like me and like grades, like bro, I'll complain over like anything below a 90. So when I got that 69, I was actually so pissed, and like I don't know, I just couldn't like I couldn't believe it, to be honest. Like I was like, yo, there's no way, right? Like he's probably like messing with me. And like it was because he didn't like me, right? But I didn't realize that. I was too slow to understand that. And then after when I did realize, my mom talked to the teacher, and like after he fixed the grade, but like after that, it was like a wake up call. Like I stopped fooling around and like started really focusing up and like, you know, not like wasting my life away every day with the wrong people. Okay. And then yeah, from then on, I just started like overachiever, and then like all the good student. I think I already answered this, but for hair routine, like it just, if I do my hair, I just wet it a little bit and then just get a towel and like scrub it like really hard, and like I basically like damage my hair in a sense by like just like I like intensely like rough the towel against my head. Yeah, that's all I do. Also, my hair's sort of thick, so that's why. Like, I don't have to really style it because I'm Asian. So I have like pin straight hair, and I can't really like change the way it looks right now. Okay, I'm doing art still, so I guess I'm gonna answer some more questions. Also, I'm working on this. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but it took me so long because I failed like I think like okay, I'm gonna just answer some questions because the audio in the thing in this clip right here, it got messed up, and like can't really hear me, so I'm gonna just voice over the questions that I was answering. Okay, so what's your favorite color? It's black. I think everyone knows that. Favorite food? It's got to be Chipotle. Chipotle is the best. What study methods do I use when I have exams? Usually just like study the notes. Usually just watch YouTube videos and know a little more than what is taught, so I'm prepared for any type of question on the exam. Yeah, okay, that's all. Join the rest of this clip. Okay, this is a time lapse of me studying because I realized that the clip was going to be too long and make the video too long, and uploading it was going to take a longer time, and I didn't want this to be like a 30-minute vlog or video. So yeah, you're just gonna watch me study for the next couple of minutes and just talk to no one because I muted the audio. Also, in the next few clips, you're gonna see it's my friend and I. We actually saw each other at the food court, and we just walked and talked, and we went to Chipotle, of course. He's also really funny. I'm going to the Chipotle with the friend. Yo, you're done. We just finished eating Chipotle. Bro, shit was so spicy.
Oh, 有上去唱泡派，然后可以上去所以靠。
Okay, I'm home now, so I'm gonna finish my art and the last few questions that I still have to answer. Okay. Marvel or DC? I don't know. I don't really watch movies like that, so probably like I only know like Marvel, so I guess Marvel. What started your interest in academics? I think it was just the rewarding factor, like how when you do well on a test, you know, you just like you get applauded, people look up to you. Like I guess that was a big motivator for me, and also seeing my parents happy for me was also a big motivator in making me want those grades. And then yeah, it became like almost an obsession. Like even now, like I obsess over them a little too much too, and I realize that, but it's a sort of my life, you know. Okay, I just did a little more art. I think that's the end of the Q&A / day in my life because I'm not trying to make this video any longer than it needs to be, and I gotta actually do my homework. So, goodbye.